EA Sports as we welcome you to Bank of America Stadium in Charlotte. It's the Panthers in possession of the football as we rejoin the action in quarter number 2. Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
Oh, first throw, yes.
Picked off at the 30. And the return will stop right around the 25. Carolina getting set to take the field. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up second down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
No.
He's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Holding.
Holding. Offense.
Fucking cunt. You stupid fucking...
That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
Yeah, it is. Fucking huge chunk of
yardage in a game. That's going to count as that, because now it doesn't go on the books, but now they have to make that up again, don't they?
Being chased out.
Fuck you.
23 yards on the tuck and run.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit, because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game.
Oh, fuck.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But fortunately, a Panther was able to get on this. So Carolina keeps the ball.
On plays like this, where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense.
Oh, you fucking...
Or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
They're going to blitz again?
Normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. What, he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go.
And he's taken to the ground, but he was pulled down by the face mask. Here come the flags, and I believe this is going to be a first down.
Yep, yeah, it's going to be a first down.
Foul. Face mask. Defense.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Escaping the pressure right. Now he's going to send this one deep right side. And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on at second down. This secondary has been roasted in this first half, but they get a measure of revenge there. Nice play on the deep ball.
Yeah, they're going to need a few more plays like that in order to get their confidence fully back, but that's one step in the proper direction.
Bitch.
Back to throw now on second and 10. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
But when you hit him on the move like that, and he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam, oh boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
There was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. They're going to look to throw.
Jesus, just 6 foot fucking 7.
Adam Shaheen was the intended target. That'll bring up second down.
So this is what happens when you throw interceptions, that confident veneer that you have. Gets chipped away a little bit. Maybe a little bit gun-shy throwing it around.
Yeah, underthrowing him there, and you're right. Those interceptions maybe in the back of his mind. Flushed out right. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. So the long attempt falls innocently to the ground, and it brings up third.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here, because they didn't completions on first and second down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock, because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. If you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
Oh my God! Why do you stand away from it? No, no.
Picked off down near the 5. Carolina getting set to take the field. And where the ball is now, you got the field goal pretty much in the bag. Now do you try for the end zone a couple of times?
I don't think there's any question about it. You might get a gift of 6 points.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. DJ Moore, his second.
Where are we? Who the fuck is number 20?
They go down to a knee.
Massive.
So it's halftime here in Charlotte with the Panthers.
No, I don't know if they actually have the first one.
Here we go. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Eluding the pressure right. And hit behind the line.
Really?
The football, it's loose. The Broncos say they have it. They do. And he will score. Touchdown.
I think challenge the play. Bullshit, there's nothing to fucking challenge. This is not a good start for the day. Dropping the blitz here.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Buying time to his left. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable second and short.
3 interceptions, 2 fumbles. Still got 266 yards.
They'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And that one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football here. Nearly a 4th pick. And it's third down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight. Unable to find.
No! 5th fucking interception.
4th time today. Picked off by
Jesus, what a fucking terrible fucking start to the day.
And onto the field, here come the Panthers.
5
sort
fucking
of
turnovers.
Themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of
rush coming, and he's taken down.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator,
Jesus.
and I see a all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. They'll set up a throw. Forced out to his left. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain.
The sack on first down took him out of a traditional running play and put him in a passing situation. But didn't stop him from running anyway, did it?
No, I was surprised when he took off. I thought, oh, he's got some space. He might pick up 5, 6, 7 yards. He goes all the way and picks up the first. Escaping the pressure right.
Go, you fucking...
And they're going to have this way down deep in Denver territory. A big play
my
there
pass
for
rate must be
Carolina.
about fucking 6.
47 yards.
I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
The former Gamecock here. This is Mike Davis. And
where's
he is
McCaffrey?
met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Fucking
That's
chance we
tough
got
one
without
right there. He
McCaffrey.
ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker
Please?
was freed
No,
up in
still
order
not
to stop
McCaffrey.
that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
They'll look to throw. That's incomplete. Nearly another pick. My goodness.
Brandon, at
maybe
least
we'll
there's
just
one
run the
bright
fucking
side to
thing.
that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. Flushed out.
Block
right.
for me.
And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. A solid run of 11.
Fucking hell, I should have gone to the Jag. What? Why didn't you kick it? You missed it.
Getting set to take the field. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points.
Why can we not deal with the fucking rush?
They did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10.
I need a gun.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Going back to Moore. This time he's got him complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard
4
line.
interceptions.
That, I believe, will put him over 100 yards receiving for the game. Yes, it will. And he's got a first down to boot.
Please beat the man Moore again.
Down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo.
No, fuck it, we will up the
Maybe you're
tempo.
starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
So many times we talk about having good eye discipline when you're playing defense, making
Fuck.
sure your eyes are in the proper place.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Offensively, they're going to have to figure this out before next week. 7 sacks in 1 game.
Yeah, and that's more than any quarterback should have to bear.
7 sacks. Fucking hell.
There will be another quarterback in the game because no one can stand
Nowhere to go here. He
What
lost
the
football.
fuck? Can you...
And a little bit of good fortune there. He wasn't able to get it back, but he did have a teammate on the spot able to retain possession.
Oh, I have to complete this or this is the game over.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Eluding the pressure right. Taking a shot for Samuel. Got his target, Samuel. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down.
And they pick up the first down on a 4th down play. I don't know if the defense relaxed because they thought maybe they'd stopped them on 3rd down, or if they just didn't protect the sticks very well. But boy, that's a big time pick.
How can you drop that?
Throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. And that one goes incomplete. They tried something out of the bag of tricks, but it's incomplete, and now 2nd down.
I'm going for Dave Batista.
He'll look to throw. Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. They'll roll him out right. He may try
Nah, fucking block the fucking country man.
his efforts, and that leads us to 4th down.
Come on, son of a bitch.
Gotta try it here. He's back to throw. He'll buy some time right. He can run for it, and he will. Dan Quinn's guys unable to come through there on 4th.
Fuck off. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Here come the Panthers now, set to take over on offense. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence.
Shit.
I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them.
Fucking hug the ball, you fucking
Also
cunt.
showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Yeah. Fuck
So
off.
that'll back him up 5.
This has to go in the back. I'm sending everyone again.
He'll look to throw. Flush to his right. To the right side, and he's got more complete.
Holding?
And he's going to get forward for about 5, but that may be coming back. What say you, Mr. Referee?
You fucking fat fuck.
Holding offense.
Well, there have been a ton of sacks. They were just trying to prevent another.
So what you're telling me is the conventional way has not really worked for them, huh?
Not at all.
Not at all. So he tries to grab him here, and they still get caught.
Flex round! Flex round! Back to throw here. Escaping the pressure right. Going to throw deep. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. Robbie Anderson. His second touchdown.
No, I'm not going to fucking run on it.
And thanks to the interception, the Panthers offense cashes in with 6. Well, what a quick turnaround there. They get the football. Next play, boom, touchdown.
I've been in a situation before where a turnover occurs. And
oh, you fucking slag.
Picked off by the all-pro linebacker. It's Von Miller. And he is going to be stopped.
All right, we have to score. They have to be stopped, and they have to score. A minute 24, no timeouts.
Here, they get ready to head back on the field. Okay. They're down here in a one-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through plays.
Go, you fast little fucker.
And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
Well, they have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. Throwing on first.
Did not want to have to throw that.
He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw.
Go, Sheehan, you big fuck.
And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done.
I want the tight end attack. They can't do it. I don't want to play it.
Back to throw. Steps away to his left. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Nice solid game there, partner, but the clock is starting to become his enemy.
Absolutely. Every second right now, more and more pressure as it ticks. And this one is complete. So
you
the clock's
fucking
out now,
little
20 seconds remaining. The way he's thrown the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's doing it.
That's my helmet.
Touchdown! And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds.
How many people are watching this one right here who gave up because
no,
that score? They might want to try and rush back into this stadium.
Yeah, what looks like is going to be the game-deciding score, although a little bit of time left, so you can't count your chickens before they're hatched.
Well, they better come back in here and watch this one because you and I, we're not going anywhere. We want
wow, you are a fucking knobhead, Bingo. Proper fucking
16 seconds now
nearly.
On the clock.
Please don't fuck this up.
So a very interesting final chapter to this proverbial book here in this one, because they were in field goal range.
They missed it. Unlucky. Fucking hell. Fucking 7 sacks. Seven fucking sacks. Can't let them blitz though. I have to change that. Have to fucking change that. Ow. Brian Burns. You fucking pussy. Oh no, please don't be snowing. Why would it be snowing in
Welcome in, everybody. It's
Oakland?
the coach.
Oh, thank fuck. How about no picks? That's what we should really be looking at. No fucking picks.
Let's go. Grand 38. Grand 38. Flex round. Flex round. Shake your hot feet.
They go play action here on first down.
Oh, come on.
And he's gonna have
You've got
eat
to
this
fucking
one
hold
as
the
down
man.
he goes. Yannick Ngakoue. He's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9.
And so much for that great field position to start the game. Now they're way behind the sticks. Can't wait to see what their second down calls.
No.
Lost the football. And fortunately, the offense will cover this one up back at the 5-yard line.
Just, I don't know.
Call it luck or skill, whatever the case is, they're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. I mean, they don't care if it was luck or skill. Or the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground. Whether you get it or your
Put that one
teammate
down
gets
to
it. Just
really great play, great field position. It's going to be one of those days.
Now the Panthers offense, they get set to come back onto the field. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. They'll set up to throw. Hauled in by Anderson, left side. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. And they'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before.
And that's caught inside.
Go, you fucking. Well done, jailbreak.
Carolina. DJ Moore, his 3rd touchdown now on the.
Nice, and a stop.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Powering his way forward.
You are 6'7" and like fucking 320. How can you not catch that?
Let's get the call.
Holding.
Holding. Offense.
Yeah, of course it is. Now we have to run it.
So they say no to the penalty. The incompletion stands. It'll be 2nd and 10.
And what they want to do is go ahead and take those downs away from them. You never
very
want to
generous
give
of you.
extra snaps to any offense. That's how you get hurt.
And 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw again. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And able to get this one out just shy of the 25 at the 24. First time they've hooked up here. Good for 17 and a 1st down.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up.
He's 6'7".
To be basketball players.
6'4",
somehow
6'5".
came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism.
With my good friend Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin with you. It's the Panthers in possession of the football as we begin quarter number 2. And they're on the move here. They've got it 1st and 10.
Flex round. Flex round.
Looking to throw. Now he's got the hook up to Moore.
Go more! Go, you little jailbreak!
And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown.
Their secondary is
DJ
ish.
Moore with his.
Yeah, but can he be? Oh, well, okay, fine, beat your man then. We'll fly
They'll
out.
come out throwing here to start the drive.
No, he won't.
Flushed out right.
You've got to catch that.
And nearly
He's
picked
behind
off.
you, and you're looking at the ball.
Surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but it does get away and it's second down.
I don't think this fucking running back.
That's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
What?
Oh,
Hit him on the
nearly
fucking.
picked. Yeah, maybe lucky there. This guy doesn't drop many defensively. Third down.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
No, it's not.
No doubt on offense that that fell
Yeah.
harmlessly to the ground. Now he'll escape to his right. And he will avoid the contact as he slides to a stop. Turns out to be a great idea to tuck that one. Good for 24 yards.
Yeah, because you can't fucking
We just saw
tackle
a
him.
nice example of why teams often bring in baseball guys to teach quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy. Make sure he doesn't get hurt. He did exactly
That's a
that
ball.
on that play.
Oh, that's
Perfect
fucking
slide,
pass
avoided
interference.
the
You
hit,
fucking stole
and
his
picked up a
wallet.
first down.
Pass interference. Defense.
So they saw the contact before
Saw the
ball
contact?
arrived. Penalty flag for pass interference.
And trying
Fucking.
to avoid pass interference is
It's
so
okay,
difficult.
right?
You're trying to slow down these skilled receivers, and somehow, some way, they make plays on the football, and sometimes you're there too soon.
Eluding
Oh,
the
come on,
pressure
man.
right. Underneath to Davis. 6 yards on the pickup, and it'll be second down.
Well, it's tough to be a defender in today's NFL because
Well,
there's
he
so
shouldn't
many
have
things to
fucking
account
raped him
for in
then,
today's
should he?
passing game, including
A
the
wide
back
receiver
sneaking out of the
screen? I don't think
backfield.
so.
Not quite as bad as a turkey bowl where you have that center eligible stuff, but still a lot of guys to account for.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
Fuck you.
Right. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the
Little bitch.
result is a first down.
Oh, he kicked me after the play,
Containing
ref.
him is becoming a big problem. We've already seen this once earlier in this drive.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you got to start thinking about your rush lanes. Try not to either get too wide or too narrow. Make sure someone is...
Oh my god, you called for it.
Intercepted.
If you're going to call for it, though.
Good positioning, and it's picked off. And the Panthers coming out now. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division. Looking good, looking to be a threat. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes.
I don't understand how you can't hold the fucking man.
2 sacks last week, another one right here. He's been unblockable lately, and I think that goes all the way back to not just his offseason, but the film study he's been doing during the week, because I think
Fucking
he's
film
found matchups
study?
that he likes, and he's capitalizing.
And a few times he's even defeated double teams. He doesn't care at this point. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's
No, you didn't
intercepted,
fucking
thrown
see it.
back
Oh.
across his body. LaMarcus Joyner with a pick. And he'll
Fucking
get it all
ridiculous.
the way down inside the 35-yard line. Here are the Panthers now as their offense comes back out onto the field. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you
Maybe
gotta
if he
figure,
wasn't such a
if
fucking
something goes
cunt,
wrong,
it'd be fine.
you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk is a big decision here.
He's going to go for a big play downfield. And
You
for the
can't.
third time,
Why are you not even?
it's intercepted.
You're not even competing for it.
Marcus Joyner with a pick. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line.
Fucking faggot. No, we're fucking going for it.
Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Fucking
Now here's a
hell.
pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. From the 21, it's 2nd and 10.
This is going to be an interception as well.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Going up top.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
For the fourth time today. Picked up by Eli Apple. And his
Eli fucking Apple. Should be fucking Eli Banana.
Out come the Panthers. They'll have it first on offense in the third quarter. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half two, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But fortunately,
This offensive line sucks. I should have fucking stayed where I was.
The ball. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but the other team doesn't get it. That's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a third down situation.
Nice job there defensively. A great time to dial up a blitz.
And give him credit under center instead of throwing it away. Actually, a pretty good job of getting past the line of scrimmage, not losing yardage.
That's not the one I pressed. The circle. Wow. Too fucking long of a two for this shit. Right, it's a good thing they're pitch.
And onto the field, here come the Panthers. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of.
I don't want the fucking play action because we get fucking
that tight end
sacked.
position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one.
No!
Another interception. LaMarcus Joyner with a pick, and he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
Fuck's sake. I'm not throwing it to Moore anymore. He's a fucking useless little cunt.
Carolina getting set to take the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me.
What about the fucking late hit on me? And he came back 15 yards.
But you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense
5
at all.
interceptions. That's so
See
bad,
how they
man.
attack them
Or
here.
2 of them definitely got
So
him.
one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
Titans on the fucking thing, is he? Okay.
Back to throw now on first down. Dancing to his left. Throw left side complete. That's Anderson. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
There's fucking 4 of them and there's 7 of you.
For a sack, back at the 47-yard line.
You are
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one
Yeah,
for
a fucking
them.
long one.
Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
You are 6'7" and I threw it up for you.
They are all over the football in this game. Nearly another pick. Now 4th. Carolina getting set to take the field. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist.
Jesus. There's 4 of them and fucking 6 of you.
It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And his throw's going to be incomplete. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. And he bats it away.
Jesus Christ, there's no one open.
This defense was definitely
Oh, you're telling me to go for it? Okay, fine. There's no way you're going to cost us a game right here.
Quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. They're going to look to throw. Found his target. It's Anderson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down.
We know it's tough enough to pick up first downs on 3rd down plays, but when you go for it on 4th down, sometimes you're actually just praying, and on that play, the prayer was answered.
They'll look to throw. They'll set up the screen with Davis.
Oh my God, you were behind 3 men and moved out of the way of him.
They'll get 4 there out of the screen, and it's 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Now back to throw. Quick slant, caught by Moore. And he's going to get this inside the 30. That'll put him over 150 yards receiving now. Quite a ball game and a first down. Now a play fake here on 1st down.
You have to get that in.
Receiver complete. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
Can't keep giving teams fucking 2 lead touchdowns.
Cushion, but back-to-back pretty big pass plays there. Bend but don't break, but are they bending too much?
I think that they are. To me, it'd be like playing basketball, and you put up a token press. Make sure you get up there and make...
Just fucking block him!
Push down.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
That's not what I pressed. I pressed it to hike the fucking ball. Because he took so fucking long. Dude, it's obvious what I fucking did. You fucking
Here come the Panthers now, set to take over on offense. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're
yes, well, if he hiked the fucking ball on time, it wouldn't be a fucking issue, would he? But I had to double click it because he's a fucking fat
Will they make up for it? From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And this is intercepted.
Wow.
That should do it.
Yep. Fucking hell. Let's just get out of fucking Oakland and move on. Jesus, that was so bad.
At the 30-yard line. And Charles, I think when the schedule comes out, all teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish, talk about protecting your home.
Well, it wouldn't have been a fucking time. That was so bad. That was fucking awful. That was fucking terrible. Fucking hell, that was bad. Against a 3-4 team. Yeah, but is Christian McCaffrey actually going to play?
It's girly power.
No interceptions.
It's the coach.
No interceptions. No interceptions. No interceptions. Unless they're an interception in the first play. I don't really fucking know.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll slide down to avoid the tackle. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and
I like playing
running.
with the
So it'll
Falcons,
leave
though.
him with
It's nice and
2nd
dark.
and a
You can
yard.
actually see something.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. This one complete to Curtis Samuel. And he'll be corralled well upfield
Yes,
right around the
Curtis Samuel.
40-yard line. 23 yards on the play.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance.
I'll tell you what happened last week.
I would dare
got
say that
picked
this week
fucking
in
all
practice,
fucking
there's a
every
lot
throw I
of talk
fucking
about
made.
how they're going to increase their proficiency.
Yeah, that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You
Run.
mentioned that to me
Run.
pre-game.
Like you
That's what
stole
they
it.
did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance. And let's face it, that what we just saw there, not a surprise, is it? I mean, this is what he does well. And if you don't tackle him as soon as he catches the ball, this is the end result. Big yardage after it.
Got the speed, the agility, so good with run after catch. And we're only in the first quarter, so they better get a wrangle and a hold on that quickly.
Yeah, you're exactly right. And what's really
Wasn't fucking enough though, was
difficult
it?
to try and defend him is if you want to press him so that you get him on the ground quickly after the
Stupid
catch,
fucking
a lot of
mortar.
times he'll just run past you at the initial point of contact, and he'll go deep.
On play action, they'll throw. And nearly an interception.
How
here
slow
in their
must you
opening
be
drive.
if you can give him
But
fucking
instead,
5
third
yards
down.
and he still gets you?
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL, so when they're that high
Fuck yes,
powered,
I'm running it
you
myself.
got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard
I'm running
run.
this straight through you.
Now on first down, he'll drop the throw.
Nice, 3 of you versus 2, and you couldn't deal with it.
At the 12. He probably feels like he cannot get a break. He was sacked 7 times
I've been
last
sacked
week.
14 times
And here we
in
go
2
again in the
games.
first quarter.
And we always talk about the internal clock of a quarterback in the pocket and how he has to have a real keen sense of it in order to get rid of the football. After being sacked 7 times last week, that clock has been sped up.
Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape
Oh,
now
taking
for
a fucking
third.
hit. Right?
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear.
I don't
and
want to
ended up
pass to
picking
DJ
up
anymore. He
positive
never
yardage.
fucking catches
I
the
thought he was
fucking
dead to
ball.
rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. Back to throw. Flushed out
Fuck
right.
you.
And he will score. Touchdown, Panthers. It's
Yeah.
their quarterback. Up.
Jesus, defense, come on.
Black round! Black round!
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Over the middle.
Oh, you're such a little
Receiver
bitch.
Moore. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath. Settle
What was
down,
wrong with the fucking
and
gap that they
relax a
created
little
for
bit
you?
after They just gave up a score.
It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on second down and short. What I like to see.
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt, I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
Now, defense sold out for the run. Worked out well. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
Now, that definitely hurts because the mindset is getting a 3 and out there, and they don't get it done. They give up the scramble and a pickup for a first down.
He'll drop to throw. Being chased out left.
Be nice if you could get
Back-to-back
fucking
nice
open.
plays, 12 yards that time, and a
I'll
first
just do it
down.
fucking self.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
I don't want to play action.
Flex round! Flex round!
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's more. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A good pickup there, a 22. 2 minutes to play in a tightly contested first half. All right, coming up at intermission. Charles, you want to wait to enhance your Saturday?
I certainly do.
I've got just a thing for you. It's the coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll be alongside at half to take us through the weekend in the NFL.
You little fucking bitch.
First down, but it winds up incomplete. And incomplete, he dropped it in the end zone. From the 21, it's 2nd and 10.
You wouldn't rush.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10.
How many times are you going to let them fucking back the ball away from you? I bet if it was a bit of fucking watermelon or some fucking chicken, you wouldn't let them fucking take it off
Am
there.
I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every
No, he was incomplete the
coming his
last
way.
fucking play when I threw it
They've
to him.
got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there.
You're
We'll see
sick
if they build on this.
fucking son.
Yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on third.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense.
Even on the wrong fucking arm, they hit you and you still fumbled it.
Carolina getting set to take the field. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. They go play action here on first down.
Run.
Dump off for Davis.
Run.
Gets by him and out
Run.
daylight. Still on his feet. That one goes for 24 yards.
So many times you hear
Well, got
today's
to play
NFL
for it.
described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
Eluding the pressure right. Got his man, Robbie Anderson. And he's taken down, but not before
Don't you
reaching
dare
the
kick this field goal.
10-yard line. Give him 30 yards there. Now
Don't you
a
dare kick
timeout
the field goal.
taken.
Thank you.
Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Let's go! 1!
They'll set up to throw. And
You dropped it again!
The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd.
I can't believe you dropped that. I cannot believe
Come
you've
the
dropped
Panthers,
3 in
they'll
a
have
row.
it first on offense in the 3rd quarter. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the 3rd quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first
late hit.
half.
See if they do just that. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the
Personal
flags.
foul. Face mask. Defense.
So they'll take the yardage and tack
You
on
stupid
15
bull
more
count.
for the face mask.
Talk about a play that absolutely costs you in the end. Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know, they're much
Nowhere to go.
Again,
He lost
no.
the football. And the Falcons say they have it. They do.
Are you serious? You let him through again? This is
Carolina
nuts how
getting
bad
set
you
to
are.
take the field. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
a big no-no. Put that in capital letters.
It got to me again.
Out on the field and pick things up.
You know, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up.
They can pick it up
There are
as
so
long as
many
you
things
just.
to watch
There's
for
only
when you play
fucking
defense.
sending everyone.
And reading your keys, you always hear about that, and having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there?
So he spun around and saved it with his
Able to
back.
dump it over the top to him. Now a nice play defensively on first down as this is knocked away and incomplete.
But there's no trace of nervousness there. He was able to diagnose that play from his linebacker position, stay in excellent coverage, and bat the ball away.
And that is incomplete here.
You do know that you get paid money to play
we
this.
all
I know.
chase, whether it's
What the
playing
fuck?
this game or whatever we do. Hard to
You
attain, but that's
are
what they were
fucking
searching for
dirty
as that pass goes incomplete.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come. And now another one thrown incomplete.
Fucking, this is terrible. This is just awful.
Carolina getting set to take the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game...
why have you done that?
You've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But
Why
they
would
have
you
to do
put me
it
so close to the
without letting
edge?
panic creep in and affect
And
their
another
play.
fat cunt has decided to hold.
Holding offense.
So apparently some grabbing of the jersey there on the
Some grabbing of
O-line.
the dicks.
Yeah, just look in the
Open
interior,
kick grab.
and that's where the penalty occurred.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Looking to throw. Flush to his right. Nifty job there on the scramble. Got 12 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
He'll look to throw. Looking middle, and that's
If you
complete.
drop that, I would go fucking
And he
nuts.
slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another 1st down.
It is hard in zone coverage to stop
Should
a
we run
curl
it?
route because when they see it, they just try and find the open spot and sit down.
Yeah, we always talk about finding the soft spot in the zone. What's the
Are
key
they
to
going to
doing
blitz?
that?
Yep,
How do you
blitz,
do
blitz,
it?
You
blitz.
have to read what the coverage is. Is it 2 deep? Is it 3 deep? Because then you know where the linebackers are going to drop, what spots on the field they naturally get to, and you find that open space, and then you're in sync with your quarterback. He should be reading the exact same thing, and they put the ball right on you. When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the 1st down.
And an alley to run.
You punch like a bitch.
12 more yards there and another
Fucking
1st down.
trucked by a fucking quarterback. What a bitch. What a bitch.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
This is a more touchdown. If they can decide to hold it long enough.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down.
Finally.
He's got a man wide open, complete.
Still got hit.
And they move this all the way down to the 9. A good pickup there, a 22.
I'm scoring this on my own.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
He punched out my head. Well,
You've got to be physical in that situation because there's not a whole lot of space, not a lot of wild plays that can be run there.
That's put up or shut up time. Defensively, nice job just to make sure they didn't complete it on that play. Escape into pressure.
why does it do the hesitation?
Sacked at the 10. Dante Fowler. He's the one to get him, and that's sack number 7 for him on the year. Well, they've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal?
No, we can't.
Back
We'll
now
definitely
here
not
on
convert this.
EA Sports.
Oh, the
It's the
bitch.
Panthers in possession of the football, but facing a deficit here as we get to the 4th and final quarter of play. He'll look to throw.
That was so stupid.
Intercepted. Ricardo Allen with a pick. And the return
Fuck.
will stop them well inside their own 20 at the 15-yard.
Just don't stop fucking moving.
The Panthers offense here, they get ready to head back on the field. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
They'll drop to throw. Buying time to his left. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. Opted to run for it. The decision
I have
a
no
good
choice.
one,
I have to
picking
just
up the
fucking run this
first,
and do it
getting
myself.
14 yards
I'm
on the
gonna fucking
scramble.
get open, so they should do it.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Give him 30 yards there. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
Oh, get off of him!
Flushed out right. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up second down. Charles, this one not
A screen? Are we really going to go for a screen?
Magic number earlier in this game at 20 points said that they would need to hold them right around that marker under it.
I don't think we can go for a
What are you
screen.
seeing here?
Well, that number is still in play because we said, okay, 20 or under gives them a chance to win. Right on pace for being in that range. And guess what? They've got a shot.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the completion, but they'll still be faced now with a 3rd and goal situation. They're going to look to He's got it for
Suck a brown one.
touchdown. Mike Davis.
Hold it out. Here we go. Right. No interceptions.
Let's go. What? 90.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
You played the zone and you all pushed on me.
So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. They've got it 1st and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He's going to sling this deep downfield.
No!
He's going to be intercepted.
Why don't you jump for the fucking thing?
And a big turnover there.
Stop him.
Carolina getting set to take the field.
I just don't understand why he just never jumps for the ball.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called. If they get out of bounds, that allows them to huddle and call another play, but if they don't, it's hurry up to the line of scrimmage and either spike it and stop the clock or continue to move it downfield in order to try and get in range and win this game.
See if they can do just that. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. Rolling to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right. This is caught inside the 15.
Oh look, so I just have to put it fucking ahead of you. Why can't you just play the fucking ball, you cunt?
Well, we were on hand for a fun and entertaining game here. Coming down really to that last play. Great job defensively to get the pick and seal it.
Yeah. Great. It's not pretty. It is not pretty. That's Ashford versus Whitstable.
Hello again, everybody. It is the coach. You're tuned in to Madden 19 on EA Sports. We're just about set to get started, and this ought to be a good one between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Carolina Panthers.
Ooh, should it? It should be a good one, should it? It's all been fucking stressful so far. I don't know why you give me these fucking...
Flex round! Flex round!
Please rush me.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well
He
done.
caught it one-handed more,
15 yards
and
is
he's
the
a fucking
pickup
big
there, and the
fat
drive
fucking
started
white
very nicely.
play egg.
First down.
How the fuck did you not
Let's make
fucking
this
catch
one
those?
simple. What a catch, especially the finishing part of getting his feet in bounds, toe tapping, and of course,
No
foot
interception.
dragging.
Little tapestry, if you will.
Oh, I like it.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. Well, that's a perfect example
Right,
of
they're
how
not
he was
saying
named
a rush,
NFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's game. He is just all around the football right now, isn't he?
That he is, and it's funny because I talked with the coaching staff about drills that they do in practice, and one of them is called matching hands. And as soon as that hand is launched by the quarterback, you throw up the opposite hand and match that hand with the QB, and oftentimes you're able to knock it away, as we just saw there.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Back to throw here. Eluding the pressure right. He can run for it.
Fuck
and he
you.
will. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first
Oh,
down.
he got fucking
Someone knew
ran over.
exactly where he
What a
needed to
bitch.
get to pick up that first down now.
Maybe we
I'm
should
not so
fucking
sure
run him
about
over
the
again.
technique in getting
Quite
there,
funny.
but he went for it, and he got it.
Exactly. He knew where he
Fuck
needed
off
to get.
again.
Remember, he slides.
He's a fucking
Derriere dips,
linebacker.
if you will. That play's over.
The derriere dips, I like that one.
Yeah, been working on it for a little bit.
Well, he
Oh,
did a nice
alright,
job
let's
keeping
fucking...
his eyes
That was
downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure
That
forced
was
his eyes
fucking
down to see the
hilarious.
rush, it was time to make a break for it.
And incomplete there. A
Of
nice
course.
hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
Their job is to get...
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
They'll look to
Wanker.
throw. And an alley to run. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
Okay. Let's see
That's
what you can
something
do,
you have to be
Davis.
aware of as a defense and have to find a way to account for him. And if
They're
you're not
doing
going to
blitz.
use the
They're blitzing,
spy,
they're blitzing, they're blitzing,
you're
they're
telling
blitzing.
your guys to keep your eyes on him, because when he breaks out and makes plays like that, all he does is hurt you.
Have to at least be able to contain him somewhat. There they could not. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. Just shy of the 20. A good pickup there at
blitz again.
22.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people.
No blocker.
In the run, had to get
Oh
on
my
his
God.
horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading the play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
And down
Wow,
inside the 15,
he did
shy
the
of
rushing.
10.
Well done.
Give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh
Jefferson.
set of downs.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental
not
breakdown
even
by
enough
the
men in the
defense.
box.
You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
A first down carry for Davis. A good display of power, but it will only get him just inside the 5 to the 4. It's a 6-yard
You know
gain
what?
on the
I
ground, and that'll
think
make
you
it
can
2nd
go
and
again,
4.
Davis.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent
Here we
game.
go. White 90. White 90. Right there. 54. Right there. Right there. 54 right.
On 2nd down, Davis. And he'll be
Wow,
stopped
you
about
are-
a yard
you're
shy of the goal line
terrible.
after a pickup of about 3.
But you've done all the hard work.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
They'll set up a throw.
He
He will score.
That's got a touchdown.
Touchdown, Panthers. It's their quarterback punching it.
Fucking the piss off. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's gonna work.
They begin with a run by Davis. Gets this to the
Apart from
24
your shocking.
for a gain
Where's
of 4.
McCaffrey, man?
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24.
Let's go. What? 9.
Now back to throw.
That's a touch.
Looking middle, and it's incomplete. He was looking for the tight end, Adam Shaheen, that time. And it's 3rd down.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete
I don't
one.
think they're gonna blitz,
But you know, there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
Back to throw. Run. And he'll slide down to avoid the contact. A good
put a spy
decision
in.
in the end to pull it and run, get some 9 yards and a first.
When they watch film of this
Wow, I
game
think
and hand out the
Texas
grade
beat-
sheets, he's going to really
oh my
like
God,
getting a
that is
double
Texas.
plus on this play. Why? He scrambles and picks up a first down. But what else does he do? Protects himself by
Run.
sliding.
Run, you
and
little thief.
He's got the lane, and there he goes. Touchdown,
Yeah.
Carolina.
Yeah.
DJ Moore, his 5th touchdown now on the...
I can't promise you. I can't promise you no interceptions. Let's start there. Okay.
Here we go. What? 9. What? 9.
He'll come out throwing here on 1st down.
You were sucking. You had the fucking angle and everything.
By Justin Evans, and they take over. They'll set up shop.
Yeah, of course. Bullshit.
Now the
You
Panthers
stood
offense,
there,
they get
put your
set
hands
to
up, and
come
then
back
just
onto the
didn't catch
field.
it?
And last time, 1 play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action.
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, you get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
I shouldn't be running the screen.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. They'll set up the screen with Davis.
Screen, and it worked.
And taking it across midfield
Ah,
and just
that's
shy
got
of the
a touchdown.
40. That one goes for 13 yards, and
do it
it
again.
moves the sticks. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They'll look to throw here.
It worked again.
Set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line.
A
7
screen.
yards there on the 1st down screen play.
Oh,
2 minutes
brilliant.
remain here in the 1st half. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sack back at the 38.
Can't throw it because it just hit my arm. Oh, Sue got me.
The Panthers
Where are
on
you?
3rd down. A perfect 4 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. He'll drop to throw. Underneath to Davis. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4th. Flush to his right.
That's got a touchdown.
And he will. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13, and the decision to go for it looks like a smart one. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced the ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off
Bitch.
and go.
Fuck
Don't make
him.
something worse than what it was.
And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5
Truck
of the
that
6. No one there to help out downfield, but no
Fucking truck
problem
that bitch.
scrambling for 22 and a first.
Right fucking
Partner,
smack
it's
to the
often that man coverage is
Good
easier
chin.
for a quarterback to run against. You get your receivers going downfield. Those guys are staying with them,
Who says
and
I'm throwing it?
oftentimes they have their back to the
I think I'm
quarterback,
throwing.
which opens up a lot of space and room, and they don't even know that he's taken off with it. What a big-time pickup.
And he can't get rid of
he
it.
just
He's
grabbed me around the
taken
face.
down. Well, for last week's performance, which was so good, he was named NFC Defensive Player of the Week. He got a lot
Was
of
he NFC
praise, and
Player of the Week?
understandably so, from national media. Looking pretty good on that play, too.
And I love what he told us this week before the game. He talked about how much time they spend working on
You
pass rush
suck.
moves.
You
Every
absolutely
position,
suck.
Because anyone could go after the quarterback in their defense, and you can see how they've all absorbed their lessons.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted,
God, I
but
need a
it
week for
winds
that
up
after this
falling
play.
incomplete. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Escaping the pressure right. He may try and run. Touchdown, Panthers.
That's got a touchdown.
It's their quarterback in the final seconds of the first half. And the Panthers are able to grow their lead.
It's too fast for you. Just the white man. Too fast.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Forced out to his left. Looking left side. That's
No way.
by Moore. The 20,
Look at that little
10,
bastard run. That boy got some S feet.
Carolina. DJ Moore with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side.
I had to throw it away.
So they took a shot on 1st down, but couldn't connect.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit.
Oh, no, I didn't mean to do that.
Have them back on their heels.
And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
I
A
was
2nd
trying
down pass
to
play there,
hike
but
the
it's
fucking ball.
incomplete.
It's a lot of contact going
See
on
him
there,
going
and
that
in
wide?
the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. Looking to throw. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds.
Yeah, but you didn't.
Carolina getting set to take the field. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that
Shit.
way, and I think that they're going to
Hey,
call
fuck
their
you.
plays
Someone wants to get
accordingly,
trucked.
because
You.
What you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on,
Try
I think you can take the
fucking sack me
spirit away
again.
from another team. That their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
It's still 3rd quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
Back to throw now on 1st down. Eluding the
I just threw it straight at him.
traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 40.
I didn't mean to
And this
fucking throw it
return
this
is
far. I
gonna
threw
be
it to the
halted
circle.
right around the 28-yard line.
No, I suck so bad.
Carolina getting set to take the field. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. And there we saw rolling right out of the pocket. Maybe his momentum taking him toward that sideline led him a little too far.
Yeah, that is difficult, isn't it? Plus, you're closing down your space, right? You're shortening the
Let's just
field
look
for
for
your
some number.
receivers. And their inclination is to go towards the sidelines as fast as the quarterback is as well.
You want to run it on
Hard for
3rd
them
and
to
2?
throttle down to leave themselves with enough
think so.
room to stay in bounds and catch the ball. The completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people.
Ah!
Down he goes, a Buccaneer sack. Levante David in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that'll lead to a 4th down.
I got fucking sack lunched.
Carolina getting set to take the field. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
Can we have some
Throwing to
fucking...
start the drive, but that one incomplete.
I think he's taking an awful chance with the football right there. You've got to lead, you've got to protect it, and he's taking chances putting it out there in a little bit of jeopardy.
Especially in a spot like this, 4th quarter, as you said, trying to cling to that advantage.
Yeah, that one probably should have been picked, huh?
Oh, go on,
Davis. Right around the 34.
Why you had to go out of bounds?
14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs. Yeah, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Personal foul, face mask, defense.
Boy, tight game like this, fourth quarter, personal foul penalties, a no-no.
Yeah, we know the emotions are running high. The tensions are the same. Who can control them best could ultimately win it.
After the penalty, it's Davis. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there, and on that play,
keep running out the gut. If you ain't gonna fucking stop him, I'll keep running.
Not taking a chance, not blitzing, in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously, but at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
Back-to-back nice gains, that one for 14 yards and another first. Now a handoff looking right. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Able to stay in bounds, and the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. And all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. How about this offensive line? They're really starting to establish themselves, take over this game.
And before the series began, I know exactly what we said in the defensive huddle. Guys, we got to get no less than a 3 and out. Let's get off the field. Instead, they can't find any traction towards doing that. Right now, they're just getting muscled all over the field and getting pushed down it.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Shaquille Barrett in on the tackle. Time for a break. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They go again with Davis. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. Now, this is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here.
Oh, fuck, man.
Here we go. What? 90.
On play action, they'll throw. That escapes the sand. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down.
No, just take the 3 points then.
You're
not going to fucking score. Take the 3 points. Don't miss it. Fucking nil. Fuck that.
And the Panthers coming out now. Getting down to the end here. They have a 2-score lead. Barely, but it's a 2-score lead, so that probably makes you as a coach feel a lot more comfortable right now, doesn't it, Charles?
It does, but it doesn't mean now you go out and run an option or some kind of wild double reverse or anything like that. But you do know that if anything does go haywire, you're still in control of this game.
I want a double reverse, don't you?
I'm just waiting for that day where we actually see something like that in this situation.
We'll see what happens here. Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1. They'll set up to throw. Steps away to his left.
Oh! Even I heard that crunch.
Should just about wrap this one up. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. That one looks like he'll throw here. And he fends him off. And able to make one tackle, but then quickly brought down. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there. It's 2nd down. The Panthers down to a knee out of the victory formation. A
Victory.
lot of scoring. There's no doubt about that in this one, Charles. Points, they were not at a premium. They were pretty easy to come by.
They were, but it was fun, wasn't it? Because
It was fun, wasn't
teams
it?
finding ways to click. And you know people who love this game,
Yeah,
they
my
also love
percentage is not good any piss. Oh my god, that's disgusting. So we see if we can actually throw the fucking ball better than fucking 38% completion. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? We're 8-1. I think at 2. Shouldn't be that bad. Oh, not the Chiefs. They never beat the Chiefs. hate the curl flat though because it. Okay, so the fucking playing home, so it's going to be a fucking trade-off. I can't throw a pig. Cannot throw a pig against.
This is Madden 19. I'm the coach. You're locked into the NFL on EA Sports. On deck, we've got what should be a great matchup between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Carolina Panthers. With that, let's get up to Charlotte. Standing by, our broadcast team.
Let's get to
Brandon
Charlotte.
Godden and Charles Davis.
I'm going to throw a pig the first throw. No.
He'll look to throw. He shakes it off. Flush to his right. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up second down.
And while he did a good job of sliding around in the pocket, there was nowhere to go with the football, so he had to take off and try and run. He just got back to the line of scrimmage, no gain.
Here's a give to Davis.
God, this Davis is fucking terrible.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
I think they're sending them. Zone?
Out of the gun now on third down. Escaping the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain.
Should I just rush
short? Not only did he get away from the rush and pick up a first down, he picked up a whole lot more than that. And how did he get it done? Evaded the rush, kept his poise, and then how about him directing traffic as he moved downfield to pick up extra blockers? A really nice run.
Room to run inside
fucking
the
truck
40.
you slag.
And finally down at the 32-yard
Yeah,
line.
I'm going to rush
Chewing
it
up
there.
big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
Yeah.
From the 32 now. Here's first and 10.
I'm not going to throw. No, I might have to throw it. Yeah, I might have to throw it.
They go play action here on first down.
But not today.
Keep it. 11 more yards that go around. A first down as well.
They're going to come out of the fucking zone. They're going to have to put a man on me.
So far, it's first and 10. They'll drop the throw. Flushed out right. Quick slant, caught by Moore. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown.
Mahomes is going to score. There's no doubt it. Oh, a new field goal. Nice. Okay.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
No, we will not.
The pressure right. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down.
I'm going to fucking run all game.
Well, that was man coverage. So once he decides to run with the football, there's no one to account for him, and he turns it into a nice gain.
There you go. Now you're full. There you go. There you go. They bit. They bit.
That one brought in by his tight end, Adam Shaheen. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
I think they're going to buy it again.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, it was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, good game catching the ball in the backfield a week ago, and they're going to try and involve him in that way in this game as well. But you can tell scouting has taken over. They're making it a little bit more difficult.
Defensively, they told us, hey, we've got to take him out of the passing game, limit it to just short runs, as he can really impact this offense. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. He had the touchdown on the opening drive. Now he's got a first down.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe need
6
some safety
career rushing
help.
touchdowns. I
That'd
scored
be a good
15
idea.
last
Double
season.
team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds
Get
up
off
to
me.
be incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
And when that field shrinks with those safeties,
fuck.
and he is going to go down. They sack him on the final play of the first quarter. They're in the midst of a nice drive, but facing a 3rd and long here. A play-action fake. They'll look to throw.
That's a touchdown.
Oh,
why didn't you catch the...
It's the Honey Badger,
I can't believe...
Tyrann Mathieu.
Oh,
And a
Tyrann
short
Mathieu, okay,
return
fair
will be
enough.
stopped inside. Carolina
Oh, wow,
getting
we
set
picked it
to
straight
take
back.
the field. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive, followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like
And he can't
Oh,
find the receiver,
fuck.
And he's brought down. Frank Clark.
Wow, where's the
in
confidence
there to
gone?
get him his 2nd sack now of the afternoon.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining, they took a sack on 1st and goal. But that close to the goal line, that still definitely hurts.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. DJ Moore with his 2nd
I think this is coming back.
touchdown
Yeah, I was going to say, I think this is
and
coming
the
back.
Panthers add on to their lead.
No, it has upheld. Maybe we
Carolina
let
getting set to
Big
take
Davis
the field.
run the ball.
And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive
Black
when
Jack
they got to
Davis.
the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive.
insulted Jack
When you
Davis.
scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there. They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Oh, fuck, man.
Chris Jones. He's the one to get him, and that's sack number 7 for him on the year.
Are you seeing what I'm seeing? That's 3 sacks now, and this team came into the game in the bottom 5 in the league in sacks.
Yeah,
What's going on?
It's not been their bread and butter. I don't know. Is a blind squirrel finding a nut, or is this something they can build on?
Well,
Did he
they
catch
found
it?
some momentum.
No, he
They
didn't
found a
catch it.
crack in that
And Mahomes from this distance. Wow, what is going on with
Here are the
Mahomes?
Panthers now as their offense comes back out onto the field. They got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage.
Key to this drive is
Big
definitely...
guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an
Taking the
opportunity.
fucking
Protect
hit
the
like a
passer,
champion.
Create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and get these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive. They'll try again from the 20 on 2nd and 10. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he's got it past the 30 before he's
Screen
dropped.
machine.
12 yards there as they move the chains.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
This one complete to Curtis Samuel.
Go, Samuel. Oh, Samuel.
Touchdown, Carolina. A big play there.
That's
His
naughty.
9th touchdown of the season.
That was disgusting. I gotta fucking look for Samuel more often. He's fucking banging. That was great speed.
They'll try and start this drive in the air.
Bitch.
Flush to his right. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
Mate, I'm gonna try and rush for 150. Shit, time. Clock.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Escaping the pressure right. Now he's going to throw. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. Robbie Anderson.
Man, I wonder the fucking Chiefs doing this shit. They got nothing under here. What Tyrann Matthew though? Good enough to carry it.
Now a play fake here on first down. Flushed out right. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there.
I have to get up for every game like it's fucking playing against Rams.
He'll drop to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Wide open
Samuel,
receiver,
you are
complete.
one lucrative,
And he's
no,
corralled, but not
evasive.
before getting it inside the 35.
One evasive little.
He goes for 18 there as the
Could
drive
be.
will continue.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
Now back to throw. Flush to his right. He
You
couldn't
fucking
quite
hit,
hold it.
right?
Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. A dump off
Stay on your
for
feet.
Davis.
Ah.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30. It'll be a gain of 9, and that'll make it 3rd and 1. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
Escaping the pressure as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was
I think
right
it's
up
free
in his
again.
grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. They'll set up the screen with Davis. And they'll bring him
if you
down
stay on
at
your
the
feet, I'll block for you.
13-yard line. Give him 6 on the screen, but now it's 3rd down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big.
Should we go for the screen on the other side?
Looked like it was coming together. Looked like
Yeah,
there
I
was
like
an
the
opening.
screen.
Still, ended up with a solid gain.
They're going to look to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete.
Fuck this,
And
we're
they're going
going
to
for it.
lose some on this play.
We're going for the
Being
screen again.
knocked back to the 18. That'll go as a loss of 5. And that's going to make it 4th down.
That's mine.
They'll set up a throw. Being chased out left. Well, certainly not how they drew it up. A 4th down gamble turns into a 4th down scramble. But all is well.
Ooh,
First
4th down gamble
Two of
turns
their 3
into a
red zone
4th
trips
down
so far, they
scramble.
come up empty
Ooh.
on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he will score. Touchdown, Panthers.
It's not my
It's
first
their
rushing touchdown, is it?
quarterback. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Buying time to his left.
Yeah.
That's complete
Finally,
over the
someone
middle
came
to
back.
Anderson.
That's Samuel again.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. And a nice gain at 21 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Back to throw now on 1st down. Forced out to his left. Now he'll let it go deep down the left sideline. So they took a shot on 1st down, but couldn't connect.
Boy, you will not see a quarterback of his caliber miss on one like that very often. I mean, there it is, wide open, got the shot, and he misfires.
We talk about, boy, he'll want that one back all the time. He definitely wants that one back. And he can't hang on. That's
I don't
definitely
understand
gonna
how
be
you
one he wishes
can't
he
hold
had
on to the
back.
ball. Your
Incomplete
fucking
in the
job
end
is to hold on to
zone.
the fucking ball.
Coverage was very good that time. A nice job to smother him as the ball arrived, and that ensured an incomplete pass.
And it keeps 6 points off the board. Looking to throw. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down. Carolina getting set to take the field. We find ourselves here in the midst of a one-sided affair. A lot of fill time down the stretch, Mr. Davis.
So we could talk about food because that is something that you and I both enjoy.
We share that.
We enjoy our time.
It's caught inside the 25. And this will set them up nicely deep down at KC territory. A big play there for the Panthers. 64 yards. Still throwing the football here, even with the big lead.
Yeah, I know you and I came up in a different era, and we think about sportsmanship and all that. Other people think about fantasy points and getting their numbers. That's all they care about right now.
I didn't track him.
Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
And we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4.
Well, think of it like you would a typical boxing match. The person is on his heels and absorbing blows is having a tough time. And that's what's happening to the defense right now because the offense is on his toes and punching. And there's another first down run right there.
Step it. Touchdown, Carolina.
That's got a touchdown. Okay. They're blitzing. I need something quick.
Now a handoff to Davis. And he's able to get this across the 10 before being taken down. They needed some breathing room. He gave it to him. 11 yards and a first down. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. Carry, it's Davis.
You are fucking
and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. The Panthers on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2.
6.
Time for a break. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. Steps away to his left. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22. The improvisation gets him only a couple, but that's all he needed. First down.
He really looked comfortable there, scanning the situation, analyzing things, feeling the pressure, and then stepping up right through the middle and sprinting for a first down.
He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll make it a 2nd down.
Come on, let's go. What, 90?
Don't throw the time, Matthew, again.
They'll look to throw. Flushed out right.
Ah, it's my fault. I didn't fucking see it.
Go with it, and he goes down.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
The Panthers on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd down and 12. Back to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Now he's going to throw it deep to the... And got his man complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That goes as a gain of 36 on
Fuck
3rd
it, we'll
down.
do it again. All of you over there.
Throw the ball, man. You got the big lead. You got the clock on your side. Obviously, they don't care much about the feelings of the other team, do they?
Well, I was going to say, you better run to the locker room pretty quick after this one.
Well, right now, maybe. They're just looking at it from the fantasy perspective. More points for everyone if they win big.
Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Flex round.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Come on, let's go.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Flush to it. He rifles one that's intercepted. Snags it for the pick. And a short return to the 6-yard line.
Well, fuck it. 45-3. Fuck you, Mahomes.
Big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for Carolina, they just keep on rolling as they move to 9-2 with a win here. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Chicago Bears. Meanwhile, for Kansas City,
Only 64 tracking. I don't believe I'm fucking smashing these boys like that.
Hey, everybody, it's the coach, and
they'll look to throw here. Escaping the pressure right. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. Pretty darn good, as you see right there on your screen.
I'll echo that. Darn good. 2 touchdowns, right? And the ability to be in sync with each other, right? To understand that he's going to be where the quarterback expects him to be when the ball's thrown.
They go play action here on first down. Almost able to intercept it. That's one he would have liked to have held on to on this first drive. Instead, second down.
We'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, force the incompletion. That'll allow him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. Flushed out right. So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Under pressure here, and down he goes. sack back at about the 40. Carolina getting set to take the field.
They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again, so it's not picking up a couple of first.
And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. Danny Trevathan able to get him down behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of a yard. The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11. He'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Quick slant caught by Moore. And they work this out past the 25. A good pickup there, a 22.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
We got three, fellas, we got three. Flex round, flex round.
On play action, they'll throw. Dancing to his left. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. They'll look to throw here on first down. Flush to his right. Got his man, Robbie Anderson. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Robert Quinn in there to get him. And that's sack number 6 for him on the year. And that is the 3rd sack this offensive line has allowed this first quarter.
Yeah, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game, I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
Well, I can tell you what, when he popped up, shaking his head, frustrated right now behind center. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Gets through, and now an opening. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And just like that, it's 3rd down.
Flex round, flex round. Check three. Ohio.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Carolina getting set to take the field. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division. Looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals, all right? Number 1 goal is what? Make the playoffs. Number 2 goal is win your division. Number 3 goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest seed possible that you can be heading into the playoffs so that you can have as many home games as possible to try and get you to the Super Bowl.
And right now fighting for every win possible. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Khalil Mack in there to get him for sack number 9 now on the year.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up in... Carolina getting set to take the field. The crowd maybe losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3. A play action fake. They'll look to throw. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the 2nd quarter, a lot of time to change things. And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well. And he couldn't hang on to it through the... Carolina getting set to take the field. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is, can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. His throw incomplete.
But one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown him a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after him. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Back to throw here. Escaping the pressure right. He may try and run for this. He'll have a 1st down past the 40. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a 1st.
Under the category of obvious, you hate giving up a 1st down on 3rd and long. And somehow he finds his way downfield and picks it up.
Yeah, if you look at the coverage defensively, oh, this is great, but no one accounted for him at the quarterback spot.
At some point, you actually have to tackle him and get him on the ground short of the 1st down marker.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Flushed out right. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
Looked at me like they adopted what my kindergarten teacher always said. If at first you don't succeed, try again. And finally, able to hold him in check. He'd been carving him up running the ball.
That's the first time I think I've seen where the coverage was good downfield, and they accounted for him and stopped him for a short pickup.
Yeah, I don't think it was a big adjustment, but much more emphasis on making sure they knew where he was.
The Panthers offense now, they head back on the field for their first possession of the 2nd half. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
Despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so. On 2nd down, McCaffrey.
Now that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've got to hit the jackpot there.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
On first down, he'll drop to throw, eluding the pressure right. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. This is McCaffrey on the give. And an alley to run. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And a nice carry there of 15 yards.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral, also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Being chased out, and he will score. Touchdown, Panthers. It's their quarterback. Take. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to let this one go deep. It's caught inside the 25. A big play there for Carolina. And even 60 yards.
That's a big-time pitch and catch right there. And, partner, I remember the days when quarterbacks would try this. They were holding their breath. But nowadays, they're counting on their receiver to be just a little bit better than the defense.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. They're going to look to throw. Now he's forced out right. Open space inside the 10. And all the way down to the 5. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20. Now back to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Danny Trevathan. And here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
Hauled in by Anderson, left side. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pick up there of 20 yards. They'll give it up to McCaffrey. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. In on the stop, the former Georgia Bulldog, Roquan Smith.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally.
Oh, no, he lost the football. But fortunately, a Panther was able to get on this, so Carolina keeps the ball. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Tavon Young. And his guys will take over. Now onto the field, here come the Panthers. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
They practice this all the time.
They practice it all the time. They know what they want to get done. And in a lot of cases, the great competitors, they love this situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
They practiced it. We'll see if practice makes perfect. They'll look to throw. Out left to Shaheen. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue. Back to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Danny Trevathan in there to drop him as the clock continues to roll. One final shot. They'll look to throw. Over the middle, the tight end Shaheen with it. Well, partners, still a head-scratcher to me how this one ended. Down 3. I just thought, no matter the situation, you're in a spot where you can kick that field goal, go to overtime. Why not do it?
And this is where I think the analytics guys are going to